Kevin, let me ask you this then. And this is one of the ironies here of Fort Wayne history. Chief Little Turtle, who today is his anniversary of his death. He died 202 years ago today. He's buried in a place that's about 3 or 4 blocks away from the Northside Redskins. Now, the name Redskins is getting flack. Pardon me?
It's in the front of somebody's yard now. There's
yes.
a tombstone or something.
But my point is that the name Redskins is finally nationally getting attention, where the Washington Redskins may have to change their name eventually, but they're seeing that as a slur, almost like the N-word.
Yeah.
But yet Little Turtle's buried so close to the center of the Northside Redskins.
Yeah.
And nobody in Fort Wayne ever questions that or says anything, and Northside has never come under attack because of their name.
Yeah. I hear the owner of the football team is pretty adamant and vehemently saying that they're never going to change the name from Redskins, which is interesting. I think me and you talked about this before. So many Native Americans think that that's a derogatory term. They don't like it.
Well, I was talking about Northside High School.
Well, they're Redskins too, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. In context, I don't see it as being a derogatory terminology in reference to Little Turtle or Native Americans, if that's what you're asking me.
I mean, I'm asking the irony of Little Turtle being so closely buried to Northside High School itself, and the nation frowning upon the name Redskins, and just the two, because he killed the most Americans, but yet he's being labeled in a slur by Redskin and being so close to Northside. I mean, maybe I'm incorrect there. I just see something there.
Well, okay, I don't see an irony there at all. We learned from our history in the Nation of Islam that those who are called Native Americans are originally from India. And they were exiled from India 16,000 years ago for their rebellion against Islam. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught that this rebelliousness, every thought that we have produces a chemical reaction throughout the entire body. And he teaches that they took on a reddish hue as a result of their rebellion against the will of God. So I don't see it as a derogatory term. If I refer to myself as a black male, that's not a derogatory term. If I refer to someone as the yellow man, or if he's Japanese or Chinese or a white man, that's not a derogatory term. So I don't see the irony in that. I'm sorry that that's probably not the answer that you're looking for.
Well, no, I mean, I'm just referencing the point that that whole area of Fort Wayne should be notated as a historic landmark, because the number 3 battle of all time in Indian and American history took place between Harmer Street and Harmer Street and Liberty Street on the one side of the river, Maumee River, then going north across the river all the way to Tennessee Avenue. Because I think over by Tennessee Bridge there, going across St. Joe River, there's a plaque there about Harmer's defeat. Well, all that whole area was battleground, but yet nobody ever discusses it.
Yeah, I mean, you never should. When you conquer someone, you're not going to honor them. I mean, these are pseudo things. It's no different in our history. When our leaders are killed, and to have a Malcolm X Boulevard or a Martin Luther King Bridge, you are going to work against an individual and then honor them at the same time? if anything, I mean, that's the irony in that. The whole city should be an honor to Little Turtle and his people. But when you conquer another people, you're not going to give them justice. You're not going to give them the honor that's due to their name, those that you fought against. So in war, when you conquer something or someone, what do? You change the name of that city. You change the name of that town. You give it your name. So, I mean, you can't expect a conqueror to honor those of your people that they've killed.